and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we have update number 2 in my rolling graveyard project pan. This is a massive collaboration project pan series that so many people are involved in. I will have a playlist linked down below in my description box for you to click on and just kind of binge watch everybody's updates. There's a bunch of people doing it on YouTube, and there's also a bunch of people doing this project pan on Instagram under the hashtag graveyard project pan. So feel free to go and check everybody's updates. This project pan was started by MacInnis, so huge thank you to her for bringing all of us together to collaborate on this huge project pan. This is our second update, so we did have an intro, a first update, a second update, this one, and a finale will be going up on October 31st. So the very last day in October, Halloween, hence graveyard project pan. So the intention of this project, just to run through that real fast, is twofold. So first is to use up any products that have been collecting cobwebs in our collection that are older, maybe close to expiration date. And the second intention of this project pan is to use or hit a goal on a product that we had in another project pan and didn't hit that goal on. So those are the two types of products that you'll be seeing in these project pans. If you're brand new to this series and just now popping in, I think people chose between 5 and 10 items to project pan during this series. It is a rolling project pan also, so if somebody hits a goal on a product, they are more than welcome to roll another product in to work on, hit a goal on. I did have a couple of those last time in my last update, and I have one today that I will share with you. So I hit my goal on one product, I rolled it out, and I'm rolling a new one in. I chose to project pan 6 items. I don't know if I mentioned that already in this project pan. Some makeup, some skincare, and I think that's everything I wanted to mention. If I missed anything, I will have it down in the description box below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my progress. Alright, so let's talk about my 2 skincare products first. The first is by Pharmacy, and okay, so this is the one product that I'm rolling out and rolling a new one in. However, I moved and I do not know what happened to the empty product I used up, but I had thrown in the Pharmacy Honeydew moisturizer, I think is what it was called. It was just a deluxe size sample, and I really liked that stuff. It was pretty much full. I think I had only used it about one time before I had thrown it into this project pan, but it was quite old in my collection. I think I had picked it up in a set maybe like 9 months before this project started, so I really felt like I needed to use these products up. So I threw in the moisturizer, used it up, really liked it, highly considering picking up a full size of that at some point. And now that that has rolled out, I am rolling the other half of that set in. This is the Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask with Echinacea Green Envy Honey. This is a mask. I have been using this on and off for the last little while. When I brought out the moisturizer to use, I kind of started using this one. I probably used it once every 3 weeks or so, and I really like this stuff. So you're supposed to spread a thick layer onto a clean face, and then you massage it into the skin for 1 to 2 minutes. It goes, well, here, let me show you actually what it looks like on the inside. So it looks like honey, as you can see. It smells pretty good. So it looks like this when you first, scoop it out. And then as you rub it into the skin, again, you rub it in for 1 to 2 minutes when you apply it, it turns into, I don't really want to say a foam, but kind of foam-ish. It turns a little bit white, so you kind of are activating the properties or something like that. I don't know. And then you leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. I've been unintentionally using this, but I'm going to be rolling it into this project pan to intentionally use it up. I probably have another 2, 3, maybe 4 uses in it. I'm not totally sure, but I would like to use this up because it is, like the moisturizer, a little bit older in my collection, and I could see myself potentially repurchasing this. I'm running low on masks. I've been project panning masks for the last probably year and a half, and I'm getting down there. I'm getting down to my last handful, so at some point I'd like to re-up on some masks, and this is one that I've got my eye on. So this is the first product that I am talking about today, and it's the first one and only one that I'm rolling into this project pan, and I'm pretty excited about it. Next, this is a product that I think I rolled in last update, but I have not used up yet. This is a Drunk Elephant product. This is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I've been kind of slacking at using this, but I would like to start using it more. I mean, I have about 2 months? Yeah, I have September and October to use this up. I don't know how much is left in here, but I'm trying to use it up. I've been using it a lot on my neck during the day, and then I want to start using it on my face in the evening after I've done everything else. Putting this on is the last step to really kind of moisturize and really hydrate the skin, but I have not used this up yet. I have been occasionally using it, maybe, I don't know, moving really through a wrench in all of my projects, as you'll see moving forward in this video. But this one I did keep out. I just haven't remembered to use it and reach for it. But occasionally I have used it maybe a total of 15 times in the last 60 days, which isn't that good, but I have used it. So I just need to make a point to use it more. All right, moving on to the next product. I am project panning this right here. This is the ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Light. I have been using this sort of, I threw it in my handbag to use to touch up during the day, and I kind of forget to do it. Unless my skin is very noticeably oily and greasy, then I kind of forget about it. But let me show you where I am at. Here is what my product looks like right now. We do have a little bit of progress, but not that much. My intention with this was to use it up by the end of the project, but I don't know. I've barely expanded the pan. I have noticed that when I've gone to use this, I think it's got some hard pan in it because it's kind of tough to pick up the product on my brush. So this is probably a product where I will continue to use it for the duration of this project, but if it's not used up by the end of this project pan, I'm probably just gonna chuck the rest of it just because I don't like using it anymore. It was okay when I first got it, but now it's just no good. I don't like using it, so I'm not gonna keep using it after this project's over. Even rubbing my finger in there, I'm barely picking up anything. So I don't know what that's all about. Probably just hard pan. So minimal progress. Next, I am project panning a shade. Actually, I'm project panning 2 shades in this Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. The one in this project pan is this shade right here. I think that's the shade Sombre. And I do have some progress in here. As you can see, I have expanded the pan a bit, and my goal was, probably isn't anymore, but my goal originally was to completely use this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in the next 2 months. I did roll a different bronzer contour shade into my year-long project pan, and I'm trying to hit pan on that, so I've been focusing on that a lot more than I've been focusing on this. I think that I'll probably set that bronzer aside and really just strongly focus on this to see how much of this I can get used up in the next 2 months. But I have expanded the pan a little bit. Not as much as I was anticipating, because again, I kind of just put this on the back burner because I had something else I was focusing on. But we do have a bit of progress, not a lot, but a bit. 2 more products. Let's move on to the one lip product I threw in this project pan. It is what I'm wearing on my lips today. It is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. This is in the shade Soft Spoken. I have actually been using this a lot, and the way I've been loving it is I'll put it on in the morning before work, and then I will take a piece of toilet paper or a tissue and kind of dab it off a little bit, just so that I have, and that's kind of what I did today, just so that I have almost a stain on my lips, and it's really comfortable, and I really like the way that it looks. But this is a super old product in my collection, so I think that by the time this project is over, no matter how much I have left in here, I will throw it away. Again, I have been using it a lot, at least a few times a week usually. So, you know, I feel like I'm getting really good use out of this, and I won't be mad that if there's still like a little bit that I'm able to kind of scoop out of there, it's probably good. It's probably, you know, well past expired, because I'm sure that the expiration date on this 6 months, and I've probably had this for at least 2 years. For now, it doesn't smell funny, it's still working well, it's comfortable, all of that jazz, so we're gonna continue to use it. And finally, I kind of forgot that I was panning this product for a little while. I wasn't using it and then I accidentally packed it and have not been using it for the last couple weeks. So this is the palette that I was trying to, well, am continuing to try and pan in this project. It is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. This is one of the oldest palettes in my collection, and my goal during this project is to hit side pan on shades consecutively. So I work on one shade, hit side pan, work on another shade, hit side pan, so on and so forth. So I'd already done that with this shade right here, the beige shade, the shade Heaven, but I was working on this one right here, the shade Nudie. I was trying to hit pan right here, and I just have not succeeded yet, because again, I completely forgot about this palette. So I'm not there at all yet by any means, which is disappointing. It would have been really cool, and I was expecting when I started this project to have every update hit pan on a new shade, but alas, here we are. I did not do that. If I can, I really want to work hard to hit side pan on that shade, and then also maybe hit side pan on Push Up, because I've got really good progress in this shade and I'm really close to the edge. So it's possible that I could hit pan on both of those shades, but we will see. So I've had progress in most of the products, not super good progress on most of them, except for the lipstick and the moisturizer. I have been using those consistently, or I use the moisturizer up. So, you know, I'm not beating myself up about it though, because I had a huge life change happen. I bought a house and moved and had to pack and do all of that stressful stuff. So I feel okay that I was even able to do what I was able to do, along with all of my other project pans and stuff that are going on. So I think those are all the updates I wanted to make. Again, we do have a finale in October, the end of October, so if you would like to see that, definitely consider subscribing. I've also got a lot of other project pans going on this year and going on next year that I'm planning. I'm planning on switching up my project pans a little bit for next year, so if you like project pans, definitely consider subscribing. Also, if you're looking for new project panners, check out the link below for the playlist. Just about, I think, well, I'm assuming every single person involved in this graveyard project pan is an avid project panner, so I'm sure you would love their content. And again, a huge thank you to Emily. She's also doing a ton of project pans this year, so definitely go check her channel out if you like project pans. And I think that's everything. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to stick around for more content, don't forget to subscribe. All of those buttons are down below. And I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.